It's time for another Collector's Confessions, Talking Comics. We hope you enjoy each week of this, where we reveal all of the comics that we purchased for the week, and we could talk about comics too if you want. We'll talk about what comics we bought, what comics you like, what comics you want to read. The list is endless. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. We'll give a minute or two for everyone to join. Last week we had a couple of people on here. Hopefully this week we'll get a couple more. Yeah, we got some people out there. Let's just check some of our computer stuff. We hope everyone enjoys this. Wants to see more. So we are live. So what we do on this is we go through my pulls for the week from my local comic shop, which is Jim Hanley's Universe. There it is. And then at the end of the episode, we look at the receipt and we say how much I spent on it. You could take a guess how much you think I spent on it. It's just a little comic talk. We have some fun on here. If you have any questions, just post a comment in the comments. Otherwise, enjoy. Hopefully you like what we're doing here. If you do, please, subscribe, comment, like. Let's crack this bag open. See what we bought this week. Get rid of the bag. Each week they print up a list of what I purchased. So let's go through. First up is some DC April special. I have always been a fan of the monkey comics. Anything with a monkey, a gorilla on the cover, which was big back in the 1960s. I will buy now. This has to do with the Monkey Prince, if I believe. Actually, I think it contains a story about every one of the monkeys or, gorillas or chimpanzees in the DC universe. Detective Chimp, Monkey Prince. Looks like Mala has a story in there. No, it looks like actually all the villains are in there too. Looks pretty cool. I like these one-shots because then I get to read it and I don't really have to worry about waiting for another issue. Batman 89 Echoes, one of my favorite titles. I love how they continue to talk about the Batman 89 series in comic book form. In this one, it looks like they introduced Harley Quinn. This has been fantastic. It continues the story. It's written by Sam Hamm. Joe Quinones is doing the pencils. If you're not reading this and you're a fan of Batman, I highly, highly recommend going out and getting it. It's been a great series. Here's a variant cover from World's Finest that I asked for. It has none other than William Shatner on it. I'm not sure the connection here. I don't understand why they did a William Shatner cover on Batman and Superman's World's Finest. But I'm really glad that they did because, he's a legend. And why not have him in there? And here's the actual cover. I love how they do that with some of these variants. Variant cover on the outside, actual cover on the inside. Well done. That's a great looking cover. Green Lantern War Journal number 7. It's a story of John Stewart's story continued in Green Lantern. I believe right now there's 3 Green Lantern series. The regular Green Lantern, Alan Scott Green Lantern, and this one, which is about John Stewart. Definitely worth reading. Good story. Oh, here's a great one. Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong. Series has been amazing. We actually had a chance this past week to interview Brian Buccellato. It will be posted on our site probably next week sometime. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. This series has been amazing. Brian gave us a great interview talking about his time with DC, working on The Flash, working on Injustice, working on this, working on another title that he works on, an Image. He has been around for a long time and has made some really, really cool comics. The fact that he agreed to be on with us was, really cool for us. We got to ask him all the questions we wanted to, and we kind of just chatted. He's a New York guy too, so we talked about the Yankees a little bit too. Justice Society of America number 9, another good series. This one has Mr. Terrific on the cover. I'm a big fan of the Justice Society of America, so it comes out, I buy it. Superman 12. Superman has been fantastic these last couple of months. If you're not reading this, I highly recommend picking up Superman titles, Superman Action Comics, whatever else there is. Zod is running right now too. So even his villains are getting good titles. Titans 9, another good series. Beast Wars is over now, so now we're getting into what the repercussions of Beast War. So we'll see how Amanda Waller is going to handle the Titans now because of what happened with Beast Boy becoming like a Starro-like thing and trying to take over the world. So this, if you enjoyed Beast World, you have to read this. It's like the epilogue of Beast World. Great series, an independent from Dynamite. Army of Darkness Forever. We were thrilled that we actually had the writer of this on, Tony Fleece. His interview should be next Wednesday, so a little less than a week from today. We have an interview with Tony Fleece. Great comic book writer, artist. He's worked on some really cool stuff. He, gave us about an hour of his time to sit and chat with us. Highly recommend you join us for that one. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Great guy. Absolutely fantastic. Here is Brian Buccella's other series, Midlife. Probably my favorite comic going on right now. It's about a guy in his 50s who kind of gets superpowers. It could be me. It could be you. It could be a bunch of people that I know. And how do you handle having superpowers at 50 years old? It's much different than getting superpowers as a teenager or as a 20-year-old. But read this. Go buy this. If you don't want to buy the individual comics, we'll let you know when the combined comes out, when they're all combined together. Beware the Planet of the Apes #3. This series is fantastic. It takes place between when the original Planet of the Apes and the second one, so it's before the world is destroyed with the bomb in the second Planet of the Apes, so it's like a filler between there. And I really like what Marvel's been doing with their 20th century line. They have Planet of the Apes, Aliens, Predator, all stories that continue movies that I love. If you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of comic books that continue movies. Batman 89, Army of Darkness, Predator, Alien, Planet of the Apes along the way. I have movies that I love and I hold dear to my heart. If you've been watching us long enough and you've seen some of our interviews, then you know that I've been pushing a Warriors comic. I'm hoping to get someone to try to get that published because that's also one of my favorite movies and there really hasn't been enough done on there. Now let's look at some of my Tony, right? No, what am I thinking of his name? Mark Brooks. Mark Brooks is doing these headshot covers. The last 2 weeks of our live, we showed the ones we got. Here's another week of them. Black Panther has one. Black Panther #10. I really like these headshot covers. I'm a variant cover guy. If the variant cover is worth it, this is a great one. So it's Black Panther 10, Blade 9, with Blade on it. Looks great. This one's for you, Edgar. Captain Marvel 6. Fantastic Four 18. I would have put someone from the Fantastic Four on there, but hey, not my choice. Invincible Iron Man 16. Classic Iron Man on there. Another great cover. Are there any more? Oh, yep, I knew there was 2 more. Resurrection of Magneto. Magneto one. Mark Brooks headshot. That's 4 this month. And there's one more. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Another great cover. Mark Brooks covers. Let's look at these. I think there's 4 of them, right? Here they are. Black Panther, Blade, Captain Marvel, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Magneto, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Night Thrasher #2. I'm a huge fan of the New Warriors and all of the characters that were part of the New Warriors. Night Thrasher was one of the original ones. I'm actually enjoying this series. It's only issue 2. Issue 1 was really good. Written by Jay Holtman. Art by Nelson Daniel. Worth a read. If you're not a fan of the New Warriors, I strongly recommend checking it out. Spider-Woman #5. I'm a big fan of Spider-Woman. trying to complete the original run. Now I'm buying all the new ones too. Oh, I missed one Mark Brooks. Here's another Mark Brooks one. Forever X-Men #1 with Storm on the cover. X-Men are really big this month with this variant cover. X-Men 97 started yesterday. 2-episode premiere over at Disney. I watched the first episode last night. The fact that the intro is exactly as it was back in the 90s, and I loved the show in the 90s and watched it religiously. Now I can get a continuation of it. I'm not going to spoil anything. If you are an X-Men fan and you were a fan of the original cartoon, go and check this out today. If you have Disney, watch it after you watch this video. Go watch X-Men 97 on Disney. 2 episodes so far. It'll take you less than an hour. Definitely worth watching. Keeps the X-Men story alive. It's got all of them. Gambit, Bishop's in there now. It's got Rogue. It's all of your Wolverine. It's all of your favorite X-Men from the 90s in cartoon form. So definitely go and watch that now. There's a second one. So there's this one with Magneto. There's this one, Cyclops. This is X-Men Forever. Also known as 2 variant cover. This is X-Men Forever. This is Resurrection of Magneto 3. X-Men. So if you notice, I got 2 variant covers for the X-Men titles. And it looks like they threw another Blood Hunt diary in there. This was a free giveaway last week. They threw another one in there this week. So there you go. Here's everything I bought this week. Marvel. And let's go through them. Batman, nice variant cover. Green Lantern Justice League. There you go. Justice League Godzilla. Justice League Kong Godzilla. Justice Society. Here's all my purchases for the week. Superman, Titans, Army of Darkness, Midlife. Pick this up. It's fantastic. Planet of the Apes. Fantastic. Black Panther. Blade. Captain Marvel. Fantastic Four, Invincible Iron Man, Resurrection of Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver, Night Thrasher, Spider-Woman, another Mark Brooks X-Men though, Resurrection of X-Men 1, Magneto, Resurrection of X-Men 1 variant, and the Blood thing. So what do you think? How much did I spend this week? It's over 100. I spent a total of $102.77 this week on my new comics. That's not counting any back issues I bought. So there you go. This week's purchases, $102. I hope you guessed right. If you're watching this after the live, please remember we go live every Thursday at 6 o'clock. We talk about comics that I bought. If you want, we'll talk about other comics. I see my partner in crime, Brian, is out there saying how much he loves the covers. He wants me to buy Marvel Legends figures. I didn't spend $1 billion. Maybe Brian will actually join us live one of these days. If he can. I hope so. I hate doing this by myself. I like having my partner with me. Maybe we can figure out how to set it up like that. But thank you for joining us. Next week, same time, 6 o'clock Thursday. Go through my purchases for the week. Maybe we'll do some giveaways when we get more people joining us. We got a lot of people watching it today. Hopefully more people watch it next week, and we grow each week. And we can just sit here and talk comics. I could stay on here for an hour if you guys want to. I have saved a lot of money on raises, yes. For the last couple of months, I believe $120. So all of my razor money, say, beard has not getting any less. It hasn't even been trimmed once yet since December. I'm saving that money to buy more comics. That's the real reason why when people ask me why do I have a beard, I gave some lie. The real reason is I'm saving money for more comic books. That's exactly why. Thank you for joining us again. Hopefully you'll join us next week, 6 o'clock, same time. I want to say same time, same bat channel, but I guess that doesn't apply here. Same Collector's Confession time, same Collector's Confessions channel. I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us. Check out our interviews coming up. See you later. Love what you collect what you love. Bye-bye.